Hello, welcome beautiful people to 1014 Sesh. I am Kimberly.
I am Maria, and welcome, guys, to our 15th episode.
I know what I can say.
How are you, Kimberly?
I'm good. How
Are
about
you
you?
Gucci? Are you Gucci
Yes,
boo?
always Gucci. Always Gucci, never dull.
Yes, honey, yes. But mira, I am doing good. I definitely am feeling so much better because yesterday I had like an anxiety moment at work. I was
Aw.
feeling so stressed out. But today I woke up feeling fresh. I actually did a meditation, girl, with your favorite crystal, with
Oh,
lepidolite.
light.
Esa misma. Girl, I loved it. I freaking loved it. Like
Yeah.
I felt such as in peace. Yeah, so I'm fresh. I'm ready. I'm like, fuck this bitches. I'ma do my job. I'm not gonna be stressing. So that's my mood today. I'm not gonna stress out.
I is tired. I'm still drinking my coffee, as you can see. So hasta
Oh,
que no se termine
guys.
este café, no voy a estar like, hello people. So, si no me escuchan reírme mucho, es por eso, mi gente. No se preocupen, ¿ok? Love you.
Kimberly, she's drinking her 4 cups of coffee, y'all.
Sí. Ay, ay, ay.
Qué funny. Baby girl, ¿y cómo fue tu semana? How was your week?
Well, this week has been very interesting.
Oh,
Progress.
tell us, tell us.
Pues nada, al fin I went to the doctor, the orthopedic. Lo único que no me gustó que este doctor was like, as soon as he found out I had a kneecap dislocation, he was like, "Oh, you have a tear. You have a tear."
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, "Well, did you see the MRI results first of all?" He's like, "Oh no, I have it." Like very sarcastic. And the thing is, they gave me the results like in a written letter, and I read them, and it
Mm-hmm.
said no tear. So
Okay.
I was like, what is this doctor trying to do? But no, long story short, when he read the letter, because apparently they sent it to him as well, and he's like, oh, so there is no tear. Y yo en mi mente, no shit.
Pasó te pago.
Exacto, exacto. Pero parece I was one of the lucky ones because usually whoever has a kneecap dislocation automatically either they tear their ACL or meniscus. En
Mm-hmm.
mi caso, when it happened, my tendons that are supposed to be on the side of the knee or behind the knee, when it happened, they moved to the front of the knee to protect it. And that's the
Oh.
reason why there was no tear. But the thing is, those tendons stayed in the front. So that's
Mm.
the reason why my knee is still as stiff as fuck.
Right.
Cannot bend it all the way. So I know it's a term or name of the condition, but it's complicated. I ain't even gonna check.
Yeah.
But basically, it's that the tendons are in the front of the patella, so they have to move back to their normal place. Because
Mm-hmm.
apparently, I still have chronic inflammation, and nah. So a lot of therapy, and I have to be on this medication so it could bring the inflammation down. And once the inflammation is completely gone, we could talk about surgeries for those tendons to never move again at all.
Right.
So that's the process. And so yesterday I had my first therapy. Everything went well, and I feel it so much. ¿Cómo se dice? Oh my God, aliviada in a way, like loose.
Relief. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to drive. I haven't driven a car for the past 4 months.
Yes.
And my mom's Jeep is very complicated to get inside because a very tight spot, not like my rest in peace old Ford Fusion, that it was
Mm.
wide.
Rest in
I
peace.
was able, literal, de tirar toda mi pierna. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, already, shit, I'm gonna have to really bend the knee.
Right.
Pero no, gracias a Dios me pude meter como si nada. I was like, oh my God. And I was telling Maria, I feel so free.
Qué
So
bueno,
yeah,
girl.
little by little.
I'm
Yes.
so happy for you. You deserve freedom.
I know.
Nah, pero como te dije, poco a poco, just keep doing your therapy,
Yep.
drinking your medicine, and you're gonna get so much better. Yes, just.
Yes, girl. So how was your week, boo-boo?
Well, my week, girl, I was so relaxed this week because I went to Rincon, Puerto Rico with my family. That was so cool. We stayed for from Thursday until Sunday. Yep.
Qué rico.
And yes, look, like I was so excited because I wanted to literally stay in the beach or be in the pool with
Ujú.
my family, my nephew, just have fun and drink, yo, drink. Pero lo más cabrón es que
Oye, ese
cuando
mojito se vio rico. She posted a picture. Era de coco.
sí, sí, de
And I was
coco.
like, yeah, I was like, that shit looks bomb, yo.
Girl, and it was a huge ass cup of mojito.
Yes. I was like, that's my kind of drink, yo.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. Eso fue en Don Maceta, creo que se llama el sitio, que es actually like a como un action park, carnival. Tiene un montón de cosas para los
Okay.
niños, rides and shit. It's very fun. Pero que I was a little bit bummed out because I was so hyped. I wanted to drink and get drunk and just have fun with my family. But girl, like I spent basically that weekend sleeping. All I did was sleep.
Girl, well, that's good. You needed it. Your body needed rest. It's
I
like, no matter
know.
where I'm at, we is gonna rest.
Yes. Loca, y yo me traje hasta mi mat de yoga.
Oh.
Because I was planning to do yoga on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
meditate, but I was so tired. I fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do yoga. But now we have fun. And what else? What else? What else? Yeah, that was basically what happened. Because at work it's been crazy. Like you guys know, it's been
Uf, mija,
oof.
con los Instagram posts. No, mamita, y están aquí en Miami también. La gente se loca. So I'm like,
Nena,
invadieron.
yo vi un video, fuiste tú que lo enviaste en Instagram. I think I saw a video en Miami, creo
Es
que
que,
fue que estaba la gente en los carros, trepaban unos carros bailando,
no,
algo
eso fue en
así.
Puerto Rico.
What?
Eso fue en Puerto
Oh
Rico,
shit!
mamá. Yeah. Chacho. How do we put this nicely? A lot of ghetto ratchet people invading, invading the beautiful island of Puerto Rico and coming to
Oh,
Miami
yeah.
también and being really ratchet,
Savage,
like
yeah.
savage
Yeah.
animals. Like, what the hell?
Yo, we don't want to act like or say things that are racist because we're not racist at all. We don't discriminate against people, pero it's the behavior. Like they're literally destroying the rooms in the hotels, especially where I work. There
Mm-hmm.
was a room that was completely destroyed. Like they wrote in the walls and the
Oh, hell no.
mirrors because they were saying that we stole their weed, yo. They were like, they literally had the balls to accuse us of stealing their fucking weed, okay? That was so bizarre.
Ay, ay, ay.
Anyway, long story short, it's been crazy. Lots of craziness happening, but I'm doing my best to stay in my zone, be relaxed, and
Yeah.
grateful because I have a job, you know. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's been a week.
It's been
It's been a week.
Yo. Well, guys, so today's topic is
Yeah.
finding your purpose within everything.
Ooh, yes.
No.
So this episode was inspired by another podcast episode from the Yoga Girl. I feel purposeful when, or finding purpose, like you said, within everything. Something between the lines.
Mhm.
And I heard it one morning, and I felt so inspired because I have been feeling lately. I'm pretty sure you, Kimberly, and many of our listeners have been feeling like this, that you feel like you want to do something more in your life, or you want to do something different, but you don't know what. And then you have this pressure from society, social media, of these people saying that you need to find your purpose or
Mhm.
do this great thing. You're here for something. You're meant to be successful or whatever. And you feel like, okay, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like,
Yeah.
how it's very stressing.
No, it's crazy because now, como que, because of my situation, like I really can't do much.
Yeah.
But it sometimes gets me certain days, like, yo, like after I do get better, what's next? And it's
Yeah.
just thinking about what's gonna happen. Cabeza esa ansiedad. Pero
Yeah.
then I start thinking how I was in the past, which I had a job, I had everything. And I still felt like something was missing. Like you said, what was that main purpose?
Mm-hmm.
And a veces se nos hace difícil, and como tú dices, society is like you always have to have that one main purpose, that one main career. Like you always got to be in the move in a way
Yeah.
and like pretend in a way to be happy. And it's crazy because if I want to find my purpose, I actually want to really be happy, not to just, como te digo, demostrárselo a la familia, a la amistad, or social media, you know?
Yeah.
And it is something that I want to accept within myself, not to actually make it believe or, you know, just going with the flow.
Yeah.
So it's like something really personal. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, there's so many outside influences that they change your mindset. And for example, you can be in your house or whatever you feel
Hmm.
comfortable, feel so good about yourself, like, oh my god, I'm in the right place, I am in the right time, this is my time, and you feel good about yourself, and then you see this post or you see this person doing this grand thing,
Yeah.
and you're like in your room just chilling, and you feel like shit, like I should be doing something more with my life, or you feel less than because somebody's doing something quote unquote bigger than you. And for me, that has been the highlight of my kind of stressing anxiety, because as you guys know, I've been working in the hotel industry for almost 10 years, basically all
Oh.
my life.
Hmm.
And I am reaching a point that I don't know if I want to keep working in the industry.
Hmm.
And it's very scary because I don't have any other experience other than working in hotels. And I'm not saying that I'm not smart enough. Like I know I am smart and I'm capable of doing whatever it is that I have to do to succeed. I can do it. But it's a little bit stressing because you don't know what to do next. Like you only know one thing, and it's scary to just jump into a different area
Yeah.
that you're not familiar with.
No, like my first question I have written down here, like, what is purpose for you and how do you define it?
You want to answer it first? Oh, yeah.
Le dio pacho. Bueno, para mí, like, purpose is like when you have found, in a way, like your calling, but you feel satisfied with your life. And
Okay.
also, like, purpose is like, how do you live your life by exploring your own interests and being truly grateful?
Yeah.
That's how I actually define purpose in whole.
Yeah. That is, yeah, I am agree with you in that one. I used to think that having a purpose was to be this grand, like literally Jay Shetty, that kind of thing. Like you have to have this grand purpose of being helpful towards others. I have found out that if it's not your calling, like it's okay. Every person has their own purpose,
Mm-hmm.
either small or big. You don't have to be this famous person to be purposeful in your life.
Yeah.
So for me, purpose is doing what you love without judgment, without
Mm-hmm.
fear of what others might think, and just following your own thing and finding joy in
Yes.
everything you do in life. For me, that's purpose.
Yes, yes, yes. Snap clap.
Oop, snap clap.
When was the last time you felt purposeful? When I heard this from the yoga girl,
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good ass question. Because for
Good ass
me,
question.
yes. Because for me, it's been a while that I felt like purposeful.
Yeah.
Even before my old job and everything, I didn't feel purposeful. But I feel purposeful when helping others,
Yeah.
having an
Mm-hmm.
engaging conversation with someone, you know. But then I realized doing this podcast has made me feel purposeful in a way, getting the
Yeah.
feedback, spreading positivity. So it's been a great journey. Like we don't realize we're being purposeful, but we are. That's our
Yeah.
nature. Yes.
Yes, bitch. I was literally gonna say that the last time I felt purposeful is recording this podcast.
Mhm.
Literally. Especially when your friend sent us that email.
Yes,
What was her
Layla,
name?
shout
Layla.
out.
Shout out Layla. Hello. When she wrote us that email, I was like, yo, this is why we're literally doing this, because we
Yeah.
love to share our knowledge, our input, and just put it out there, and hopefully
Mhm.
somebody that needs it can resonate with it and take it to their life and become better. Which brings me to another thinking
Mhm.
idea that I have been having
Yeah.
having
Hobby, hobby.
lately, is that thanks to this podcast, I have been like, yo, I definitely find joy doing this, sharing positivity, and also through our Instagram page at
Mhm.
1014 Sesh podcast.
Y'all.
That we share positive quotes, and we also reshare from other accounts like Moon Omen, Spirit
Mm.
Daughter, etc. Like I have this urge to, or this idea to just create a community of I don't know, people, either through social media or I don't know where, most likely social media.
Yeah.
Just share positive things, and hopefully now that I'm studying astrology, I would so love to become a fucking astrologer, girl. Like, yes,
Walter Mercada.
Walter Mercado, okay, pero sobre todo mucho
Amor.
amor. I don't know, como que I've always been interested in astrology, but now that I'm studying, or I studied a little bit of astrology, it has so much in common with psychology. Like,
Mhm.
astrology is so parallel with psicología, like coaching. Like, literalmente, al tú dar un reading a una persona, tú le estás leyendo su vida, le estás leyendo sus weaknesses, their strengths, where they
Mhm.
should focus on your lifetime. And it's amazing porque, por ejemplo, en mi caso, yo estoy ahora mismo en un crossroad with my career. Like, should I stay where I am, or should I pursue something different? Y gracias a mi clase de astrología, that my coach read a little bit of my birth chart, like she me recalcó y me reforzó that my thing is just to be me, to finding joy, being creative, and have fun.
Mhm.
Literal, like, you're here to have fun. When she said that, I was like, shit, thank you. Like, that's like a free pass. Como que, okay, I'm here to just be
Yes.
me, doing my thing, trying different things. Y also también yo le pregunté sobre mi carrera. Because in the birth chart, the 10th house represents your career. Y en esa área yo tengo a Pluto. Y Pluto es como que un planeta un poquito. It's
So
about
is Pluto finally considered a planet? Because one
in
year
astrology.
is a no, and then the next year is a yes. Like, what is happening?
Por lo menos en la astrología moderna is
It's
considered a
okay.
planet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo creo que la gente ahora dice que es un cometa o algo así, como que it's just.
Yeah, every year something different. Y que se descubrieron ahora un nuevo planeta, no le han puesto nombre. And I'm like, well, I don't know.
Y
It's confusing.
van a seguir saliendo porque mientras más la tecnología se sigue evolucionando,
Exacto.
because
Exacto.
the universe is full of planets. Pluto representa transformación, el cambio. ¿Y qué carajo tú necesitas en el pelo?
Tengo un mojón. Okay. I put my ponytail like in front of
You
my face, and it looks like a piece of shit hanging down.
You guys, like, Kimberly just did something weird with her hair. Y lo más cabrón es que el background de ella se puso bien oscuro. Y parece un mojo.
Seguimos el tema con el mojón, mi gente.
Este es el podcast de mindfulness y mierda, ¿ok? Y
Okay,
mojón.
continue, darling.
Ok, anyway.
Sorry.
Back to Pluto. Uf, pues Pluto representa la transformación. And also changes. It rules Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about deep psyche, the dark side of the zodiac in a way. So I was scared when I saw Pluto on my 10th house. Y como que, okay, what does this mean? I'm scared. Like, what the fuck? Y entonces mi maestra me dijo, chill, bitch. She didn't say it like that, but
Ew.
she was like, yo, chill. That means that your career will transform many times in your lifetime, in this lifetime. Y yo, oh, okay. So I
Mm,
was like, okay, now I feel better.
you feel better.
I feel better. So yeah, that really helped me como que estar más tranquila in the sense
Mm-hmm.
that, you know what, maybe my purpose in this life is to change careers or to try different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, como les dejé comentando, like I'm thinking about doing something regarding like coaching or astrology related. Me encantaría hacer birth chart readings for a living. That'd be so freaking cool. But yeah, that's kind of like my vibe right now. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Our next bullet point. What fills you up or your soul?
What fills me up?
Yeah. Like what? Ave María, qué puerca eres, sinvergüenza. Y si fuera que la pregunta fue de sorpresa, pero yo le mandé estos bullet points a ella, ¿no? Por lo
I'm
menos que
sorry.
no lo leyó. Ese otra
I
vez.
did. I did read it. Tu reacción.
No, puerca, sinvergüenza. You nasty. Okay, now I cannot take that image out of my head, bitch. What fills you up? Ahora me estoy imaginando una donita y la gente poniéndole el cream o el jelly dentro. Like, ¿qué es lo que te llena? O sea, like in your soul, que te
Okay.
apasiona.
Okay. So, what passions me? Obviously, astrology is one of my newest passions.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing, reading books. Like I love learning new things. That's why I sometimes feel like too ambiguous because I just love to learn a little bit of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and that sometimes is confusing because you don't know what to do. Pero me gusta aprender nuevas cosas. Yoga, doing yoga passions me. What passions me is just to be at peace with myself. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I love to try new things, but I also like to have like a safe haven to return to.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, being true to myself passions me. Yeah, like I said, trying new things. Yep.
Like in my case, it's just I always have to listen to music
Oh
on a
yeah,
daily basis.
me too.
And like that fills me up for the day, gives me good energy, you know. Cantar
Yeah.
hacia lo loco también. Now recently watching TikTok videos, like especially the really funny ones,
Uh
que
huh.
it makes you like get a good ass laugh out there.
Yeah.
That fills me up because we all need laughter in our lives.
Yes, we do.
Conversation with our own friends, like
Oh
checking them out,
yes.
like how you doing, you know, and just by keeping in touch, eso a mí me llena muchísimo. Like
Yeah.
you guys don't have no idea. Spending time with the family. Que
Mhm.
I know my mom and my brother both have crazy schedules. So when we're all together, like I'm always that kind of person that when I'm in a group of people, I actually embrace that moment or my surroundings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, thank you, God, for this moment. And like, I
Yeah.
really, truly appreciate it. Playing board games, y'all. When was the last time have you played a board game? Like, for me,
Shit.
it was always the shit that we used to do so often as a family or with my friends.
Mhm.
But nowadays, it's really rare that whenever I do, it brings me so much joy.
Yeah.
And like, yes, I miss board games.
Girl, I think the last time we played like as a family board games fue para Maria.
Oh shit.
Whenever there's like a power outage, que no hay
Mm-hmm.
luz,
Mm-hmm.
we start playing or just talking shit.
It's crazy. We used
But
to have like game nights. Y
yes.
ya hacen, I want to say 3 years, no se han hecho.
No. No.
Everyone's so busy with their lives, and like it's understandable, but I feel like at least once a month we need to ground ourselves and just really enjoy the moment, you know?
Yeah. Otra cosa que I hate so much is that when you're with your family or with your group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
having them being stuck in the phone, it's
Oh,
so, oh, I hate it. So fucking bad.
I'm not
So
gonna
bad.
say names, but I have one specific friend. Que coño, it was a while that I hadn't seen this person.
Uh-huh.
And I'm usually just game night or movie night. And probably, I'll prepare you drinks or a little snack,
Yeah.
good time. Pero me jode, especially if we're watching a movie, que estén pegados 24/7 en su fucking teléfono. And I'm
Yeah.
like, are you watching the movie? Porque y me joden cuando me hacen preguntas. I'm like, well, you should have watched the movie. Y no me dan ganas de contestar.
Exacto.
And it's like, yo, like I actually took the time to prepare this, but the fact that you're still on your phone, I feel like you're not appreciating. So it's like, te desmotiva.
You're
And
not
it's like,
present. Yeah.
exacto.
Yeah. Yo, I am all about being present. Yo, I do my best. Porque uno, oye, let's be real. Our phone is our distraction. Like, distraction, mala mía. Que
Mm-hmm.
tú tienes el teléfono al lado y boom, notification y no, like, you just pick it up, no, regardless, right?
Yeah.
Pero cuando yo estoy con mi familia, at least I do my best to leave my phone away y just being present with them. Porque como a ti te pasa, Kimberly, my schedules son bien raros, son locos, so I barely have time to have like a decent day with them.
Mm-hmm.
Es como una vez a la semana, and that's it.
Yeah.
Even though I live with my parents, it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Yeah, I think that's another thing that I am passionate about. Like, I'm passionate about being present in conversations, having deep conversations with people. I love that. I love talking about mindfulness,
Mm-hmm.
spirituality, even dark subjects like murder
Yeah.
cases, stuff like that, movies. I just love to engage with a person and seeing that they're connected with me. Like, for me, that's the best, the
Yes.
best experience. Yes.
Which goes to our next, like, kind of like topic. Like, what are the little things or actions that makes you feel purposeful?
Like I said, presence.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm kind to others, especially at work, because at least for me, I have so many things that happen at the same time that it's so easy to lose it. It's so
Mm-hmm.
easy to become
Yeah.
angry and I'm being upset with people. Pero cuando yo estoy trabajando, I stop and I say, coño, yo no me siento frustrada, yo no me siento stressed out. I feel good.
Yeah.
O estoy engaging with the guests, I'm being funny with them, les hago preguntas. That kind of conversations for me gives me purpose. Como que, oh shit, I gave a good service or le di, I hice un buen check-in,
Mm-hmm.
engage with me, and that makes me feel good. Como que I did a good job, bitch. Like, yeah, stop that. Este, so yeah, eso, family time. Oh, girl, one of the most important things for me time. Giving myself the permission to just chill. Because for me, it's so fucking hard. Y Kimberly lo sabe. I have so. Y es estúpido, pero for some reason, my psyche, I don't know what's going on. Yo misma me obligo a hacer cosas en la casa or just, qué sé yo, leer algo. Like, the least I rest, for some reason, the better for my head. Pero my
Mm-hmm.
body is like, no, bitch, rest. You need to rest. Y cuando yo misma me di el permiso de, no, just take your time, let's just watch a movie, or just read a book or whatever, just lay in your bed, take a nap. When I give myself that permission, I feel purposeful. I feel like, yes, bitch. Okay.
You is centered. Yes.
I is centered. Yes. How about you, Kimmy?
No, para me, like as soon as waking up in the morning, if I
Yes.
fix my bed, I'm already feel purposeful, like I am complete. I may continue my day.
Yes.
Like fixing your
Yes.
bed. Y así cuando, como que whenever you pass by your room and like, oh, it looks good, it's clean. Okay, we Gucci. Next.
Girl, you
Yeah.
is Cancer. That's why. That's fucking why. I feel the same way. Te lo
Yes.
juro. Es
I'm
una
like,
cosa tan loca porque I have my. Okay, when you wake up, you have your
mhm.
bed all messy. Pero
Ajá.
en segundo que tú vistes tu cama, it feels like a
Exacto.
different room.
Ujú.
The whole vibe changes. You feel more
Yes, yes.
productive or
Like
more
parece
energy.
de revista o eso. You're like, yes, okay.
Uh-huh.
What time for my photo shoot, y'all? Start the day. Start the day.
Yes. Let's
No,
put some throw pillows over
yes,
there.
yes. So that's definitely like the first thing every morning. Also,
Yeah.
like any little things that actually helps my mom or my family in any way.
Yeah.
Like whenever I would do groceries, I will feel purposeful because I'm buying shit for my family for all of us to eat. So it's like
Yeah.
they depending on me, yo.
Yeah.
And occasionally cooking as well, doing the dishes. Like it is so small, but lo mismo con mi que limpieza, seeing everything in order. It brings me like joy and it makes me feel like purposeful. Like okay, I got this. And like I had mentioned
Yeah.
before, checking up on my friends and also just sharing positivity. That for me, number one. But
Mm-hmm.
like you said, we sometimes crave for us to learn. So it's very
Yeah.
important to like read or not like nowadays we have it so easy that whatever question comes to your mind, you can literally research it,
Google it. Mm-hmm.
Google it,
Mm-hmm.
and there's your response. And you're learning about history and everything so quickly when back in the day we did not have that option.
Yeah.
Either británica o esperar que todo el mundo se saliera del teléfono para conectarte al internet, el dial-up,
Yo.
and do your research, pero a lo que tú te
AOL.com.
exacto, para lo que tú te conectabas ya se te quitaban las ganas. So like, nope.
Yeah. So
And
true.
now everything, like you said, on your fucking phone. Like I'm amazed with technology, but like you said, it has become a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we need to know how to balance
Oh,
everything out.
yes.
That's the key word. Balance.
I don't know if you've had this feeling, Kimberly, pero yo últimamente he tenido un urge to just delete everything. Delete social media, borrar
Girl.
Instagram.
Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know why. I was even gonna text you.
Yeah.
I was be like, girl, I just want to disappear completely. That's the word.
Neta.
Disappear.
Yes.
And fuck it. Whoever wants to reach out to me, que me llame o texting. Like
Yes.
I wanted just to like poof. To like people wonder where this bitch at. And no sé,
Girl.
and como ayer I had such a good day with the whole therapy and everything, so I
Yeah.
was like, I want to post it.
Girl, esa es la jodienda
And
que...
that's the thing, like, y me jode, because yo misma me he dicho, you don't have to post everything, girl. Which I've been
Yeah.
better at it, because back in the day, yo documentaba todo, eso era video tras video,
Yeah.
horrible. But now, no, like yesterday was just a picture of me, and I was like, today was a great day, guys. And how, progress slowly but surely. Y así más now. And like whatever positive quote me encuentre, okay, reshare.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But I don't know. I've had that like urge to, yeah, not to post anything, not to do anything, not to look anything. Because con eso mismo, that to always be checking social media, you start comparing yourself y ahí te daña tu propia
Ay,
dinámica y tu propia
yes.
identidad. So that's why, yeah, I feel like we all need it.
Yo, girl, I'm like, yes, yes, porque es que la verdad, I be feeling the same way, Kimberly. Te lo juro que yo tengo unas ganas tan cabronas de, y no borrar like my pictures just to
No,
temporarily,
and the thing is, I was gonna tell because we have to share social media because of our podcast.
uh-huh.
That was the thing. Y yo dije, okay, si me cojo el break, I'm not gonna post my shit, but I have to keep posting on the podcast. But then at the end of the day, we still want to gain followers. We still want to gain attention towards other
Yes.
people. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna still have to do it. So that's the
Literal,
thing.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Like, you and I, estamos
Yes.
conectadas. Like, yo dije, coño, quiero borrar todo, pero, ay, carajo, tenemos el podcast. How are we gonna share it? No!
Yep. Yep.
So, that's the thing, como que yo pienso, for some fucking reason, our lives are like so intertwined with social media,
Yeah.
con la internet. Y no que no sea malo, because technology is good. Like, nos conectamos con nuestra familia, nuestras amistades, information. Gracias a Dios tenemos cuentas que son positivas, like Moon Omens, and Spirit Daughter, bla, bla, bla. Que a veces nos ayuda cuando when you feel down y tú vas a abres tu feed y ves un post súper lindo, como que shit, yes, thank you. Pero
Mhm.
a ver, no sé, como que I feel that being connected in social media so much, como que te desenfoca. Like you have
To
this
be honest,
vibe.
te drena, te drena.
Sí,
Te drena
sí.
más than it fills you up, basically.
Yeah,
That's the correct term. Yeah.
yeah. Y yo, como te digo, no sé qué carajo hacer. Like, I would love to just pause everything. I don't know if I should like pause it for a while and create another account que sea not about me, que
I
sea
did it. I
solamente
tried it. Nah.
no.
And I'm being anonymous too, like different ass name. Y todo. And just focus on profiles that actually brings
Are
good
positive.
energy. Exacto. Pero no, because then I was like in the back of my head, ay, pero ¿qué está haciendo fulana? O, ay, que está siempre postea cosas de la playa. Y ya uno automático, and I was keeping switching profiles con
Mm-hmm.
mi personal, más del podcast. I made it worse. So I was like, nope.
Yeah.
So I was like, delete.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's everything self-control. What I have done, and we all have it, I mean, for iPhones, the screen
El time
time,
limit.
exacto, and you add a
Yeah.
time limit. So I've been putting at least an hour on each app. Y ya. What I do admire from TikTok, that whenever you have kept scrolling, siempre sale un video como que, okay, you've been scrolling too much, time to take a break or time to get a snack. It actually comes out.
Ooh, really?
And I was like, oh shit. And I appreciated that so much. So thank you, TikTok. And when it's nighttime, te sale como que, okay, you've been scrolling down too much, time to go to bed. I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
So TikTok is crazy because social media, their purpose is to like get as much views or for you to stay the longest
And
as
uh-huh.
possible.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to actually do that, I was really amazed. I'm like, wow, thank you.
Sí, porque es que our mental health is getting out of control.
Yeah.
Like, they have to. They have to do something about it. Porque obviamente la social media, ellos, even though it's free,
Mm-hmm.
ellos se están lucrando de nuestro tiempo.
Yeah.
That's basically their revenue.
It reminded me of the Social Dilemma
Yep,
documentary.
el
So people
documental de...
watch it.
Yep,
Watch it.
watch it. It's so crazy.
On
Y me
Netflix.
encantó, de hecho, I was thinking que
Mm-hmm.
en ese mismo documental hay un muchacho de esos que están, que los entrevistan, que he deleted everything, like he has no social media, y él
Mm-hmm.
está en paz, like he's just chill. Y al final me acuerdo que recomendamos, what do you think people should do? Just delete social media, como que just delete everything,
Yeah.
o at least borrar, delete los notifications. Que eso es una
Yes.
cosa que yo he
It
hecho
distracts
con,
you. Mm-hmm.
ya, I haven't done it with Instagram, porque ustedes a veces postan cosas en el chat de Instagram y yo me gusta verlo, because they're funny.
Duh.
Duh.
Hello.
Pero, hello, we're funny bitches.
Yes.
Pero, yo lo hice con TikTok y Facebook.
Okay.
Y ya Facebook, I still have it, pero para mí Facebook es unexisting. Like, I completely ignore it as fuck. Y TikTok, yo no le tengo notifications. I go in there cuando I feel bored o when I'm at work. Lo uso de vez en cuando o cuando quiero ver videos para inspiración o whatever, but I
Mm-hmm.
go there. Pero yo no estoy constantemente checando my videos or checking, oh my god, people que le han dado like a mi video or whatever. I try to avoid it as much as possible porque yo misma me quedaba pegada on the
Mm-hmm.
same video, just watching it over and over and over again for hours. Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, I was
So,
telling you, we mentioned it on a previous episode. We briefly talked about social media. And I had forgot to mention que me acuerdo que te dije how
mhm.
we put so much pressure for how our profiles is gonna look and
Yeah,
all this
shit.
shit. And in reality, we're the only ones checking our own fucking profile. like
Literal.
ponte a pensar. Unless you're crushing on someone or you just met someone, you don't really check their profile constantly.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You only check your freaking timeline y los stories. That's it. You don't go to someone else's profile daily or, oh, let me check. No.
No, en verdad.
Y uno
It's
mismo es
true.
que se pasa checando el profile de uno. Oh, este está aquí, este está aquí. Ok, bello proceso. Ok. And it's
Loca,
constant. It's crazy.
no, y la cosa es que me salen en YouTube los anuncios de que hay aplicaciones que supposedly te dicen a ti la gente que va a tu profile o
Yeah.
gente que te han bloqueado.
I saw an ad for that. It was like, oh, this guy isn't talking to me. And then the other friend downloaded an app. It's like, oh,
Ajá.
so how come he has checked your profile 44 times? She's like, oh, really? And I was like, what the fuck?
I hate that. De verdad que juegan con tu psyche, te juegan con tu,
Yeah.
ay, con tu mente. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So people, if you're listening, don't fall in those shit.
Yes.
Nope, 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 nope.
I know it's hard, but I think we've done the first step is recognizing it.
Yes. Yes, that's the
So
first
that's
step.
always the first step. The second is actually taking the action of how to balance it out and then go from there. Like, yeah, my goal will be to be clearly of social media. And isn't it crazy when you first meet someone and you're like, oh, like that's the first initial. What's your Instagram? What's your Facebook? Or whatever. Or like, oh, I didn't find you on Facebook. And then when they tell you they don't have social media, you immediately think this is a weird person, que está escondiendo. And we have to accept it's another type of normal, you
Yeah.
know? We have to accept it. And yeah, I feel like society in general has us consume in one thing and
Yeah.
we have to break that cycle, y'all.
At least for me, esto para cambiar el tema de social media, what I have been struggling with es que me gustaría hacer algo diferente en cuestión de positivity. Me gustaría, like I said, hacer los readings, astrology. Pero entonces, it's crazy because in order for you to succeed, tú tienes que promoverte. You need to promote yourself. Y the
Mm-hmm.
way to go is social media. So, lamentablemente, in order for you to have a business, cualquier tipo de business que tú quieras tener,
Yeah.
you need to have some sort of social media. Y aunque sea uno, but you need one. So, ahí está como Kimberly dijo el balance. Like, do you want to be focused every day on stupid shit on Instagram or whatever social media you use? O tú quieres enfocarte en at least do something productive?
Yep.
So I think that it's okay if you want to invest in spreading positivity, spreading awareness on some issue, like cosas así que sean importantes. Pero si tú lo que quieres es usar social media para estar pendiente de lo que hace el vecino, lo que hace tu primo y your ex, es como que yo, no,
Yep.
no, 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 no. So yeah, balance is key.
Okay, so in summarize, so if you guys like want to journal or actually really discover yourself, so I'm going to repeat every question that we discussed like during this episode. So the first one is what is purpose for you and how do you define it? The second one is when was the last time you felt purposeful? The third one, what fills you up slash soul, like, what gives you that eh?
That energy, that drive.
Yes. The fourth question is what are the little things slash actions that you do that makes you feel purposeful? And once you finish like answering these questions to yourself, like if you notice that things that you miss it, that you feel like something's missing, it's a sign to get back to it because
Yep.
all actions matters and it's based on what makes you feel purposeful, not what makes others feel purposeful.
Yes, honey. Snap clap. Yes, 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 yes. So before we go, guys, I want to share a little bit of astrology knowledge that I learned in my astrology class regarding Saturn. So the planet Saturno or Saturn is the planet that represents our life lesson, our purpose, and it's it's sort of like the principal of the school. Como que él es el planeta que te está mirando, como que, yo, I see you. What you doing?
Mhm.
You're not doing your right thing. Go right to your path because you're losing your track. So basically, Saturn is like your guide in a way. So every one of us have a Saturn in our birth chart.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna read a little bit of what Saturn is, lo que representa Saturno. So it goes like this. Saturn is the most important planet to use when aiming for the life lesson and soul. It never goes away. We have to learn to be kind towards Saturn, find the humor, laugh about it, and keep Saturn close. Success lies here. It is the keyhole to astrology, the shorthand to give back to the self.
Mhm.
Yes. So
Mhm.
basically, Saturn is like it represents your learning cycle, changes in your life, success, evolution. So it's very important if you're interested in astrology or reading your birth chart to take a look at your Saturn and where it's located. Let's see, where is Kimberly's Saturn located?
Being exposed, y'all.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Kimberly?
I'm ready.
Okay, okay. Girl, your Saturn is in Aquarius, just like me.
Interesting. Es que estamos twinning.
Tweety
Twinning.
baby, yes. So Saturn, I mean, Saturn, como es un planeta generacional, so it's like de los planetas que están más lejanos al Sol, eh, they take a lot of shit of time to go back to their natal place. So para nosotras que somos like 1 year apart from each other, we basically have Pluto, Saturno y Júpiter on the same sign. Lo que cambia es la casa or the position in your birth chart. In your case, your Saturn is in the eighth house. The eighth house represents transformation, it represents money, represents
Mm.
sex, sexual energy.
Yo quiero dinero. Eh.
Eh, Aquí dice que cada 7 años Saturn makes a 90-degree angle to your natal Saturn. So, cada 7 años el planeta va transitando cada vez más cerca a la posición que estaba when you were born. Y cuando eso pasa, a change is going to happen in your life. Or something's going to stir up in your mindset, o algún cambio de trabajo, or something's going to change, right? So basically, the Saturn return, cuando Saturno llega a esa misma posición when you were born, is called your Saturn return.
Mhm.
Y supposedly that happens cuando estás en los 28, 30 años por ahí. So that's where us,
Mhm.
hello. Y ahora mismito, de hecho, Saturno está en Acuario. So, estamos en este
Mhm.
proceso de change. So that's why we're very
And
interested.
it's crazy that you say that because ever since I had my accident, nonstop, and I've been seeing on the clock, it's not 11:11, 1:11. And when I
Oh.
Googled it, it said it's basically you're experimenting a big transformation. Y tú me dices eso, and
Wow.
I'm like, yo.
That's so crazy.
And I'll see it every night and every afternoon. El 111 me persigue. Y bueno, ¿te acuerdas que yo te lo dije? Que tú me dejaste un voice message and it was 111
Yes.
inconscientemente. And I left her a voice message and it was 111 too. And I'm like, what the hell?
Y mira, para el cherry on top, ¿sabes lo que
Mhm.
significa sabes cuál es el signo número 11?
Oh, God. Mhm.
Acuario.
Ah!
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. It's
It all connects.
crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy. Aquí estamos como que,
Sí.
¿cómo se dice eso? Cuando uno hace ay, ¿cómo?
Analyzing.
Ajá, ajá. It
Yo.
is. Everything's connected, y'all. So,
Yep.
rapidito. I'm not gonna go into deep into Kimberly's first chart, pero voy a leer lo que significa tener Saturno en Acuario, which is
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
mutual sign. So, Aquarius es un signo de aire. And it says like this: Saturn in air needs to stay awake and verbalize the unspeakable.
Mhm.
Los temas. It needs to journal. We can relate to that.
Yes.
Has to stop caring about what other people think.
Mm,
Yes.
mhm, mhm,
Needs to learn how to start a conversation and how to communicate. Hi,
yeah.
Lords. This podcast, okay?
Mhm.
Can't talk too much or not at all. That's me.
Yep. Dependiendo con la persona, me suelto como gavete o shy as
O te
fuck.
esconde. Yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Uh-huh.
Dices, oh shit, Kimberly.
Oh
Este
God.
pati.
Oh,
Okay.
suelta, suelta.
Okay. It says, some with Saturn in air cannot commit. And they blame the other.
Why would I blame others?
I don't know. I know you say it. Then, okay. Then some are codependent, can't find their center, and also blame the other. Their life lesson relates to the stories they tell themselves and how they talk about relationships as a path of enlightenment or to enlightenment. They either value relationship or are afraid of it. Okay, so Aquarius, it represents independence. It represents that we're strange, we're silly, we're different from other people. We tend to be we don't follow the norm. We don't follow the crowd. We just do our own thing. We shine on our
Mhm.
own light. We tend to be loners because the people that are around us are different from us. Y como que ellos quieren hacer una cosa y tú como que no, I'm not gonna follow that shit.
Yo,
You can relate to that,
that
definitely.
sentence, yeah, right there, it was like me.
Me,
Yep.
literal, me too, me too.
Yep.
Eh, Sometimes we're emotionally detached. We have an unusual storyline. We're weirdos,
Ugh. Oh.
humanitarians, opinionated. We know everything. Learning to be humble, finds curiosity, and the social scientist. Okay.
Mhm.
So, this little bit of an excerpt, como que nos da la guía de ask ourselves questions when you're in your Saturn return, or if you feel like you're lost, ask the following question: Can I accept that I'm different? Can I accept that I am alone? Or that it's okay to be alone, or it's okay to be different? So you need to ask yourself those questions. Like if this resonates with you,
Mhm.
ask yourself these questions. Y el life lesson de Acuario, Saturno en Acuario, is to have the ability to stand out in a crowd, to hold your truth and charge ahead with a pioneering spirit, or to complain about humanity, not like people, and stand apart in isolation.
Complain about humanity. I was like, okay, cada rato. Pero después cuando
Epa.
veo esos videos, gente ayudando a otras personas, I'm like, okay, there's still good in this world. Pero si no, tú
Yeah.
me ves criticando a la humanidad. So true.
Same. Yes. So we have those two. Como que we can either be the leader, like stand up for what we believe in, or just complain about everything that's not going right, or people that are doing the wrong thing and not following the right path. So
Yeah, we all going to hell. Shit.
que loca. So yeah, this was a little bit of astrology snips. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope that everything that we said helped you in your journey. If you're like me, you don't know what to do, you're finding your purpose, or you're trying to live a purposeful life, I hope this resonates with you and helps you along the way. We would love to hear from you. If you have any, if whatever you're going through, just let us know in our comments or DM us
I
at
actually wanted to open our platform even bigger.
oh,
If
go
you
ahead.
guys feel the need to share your story, to discuss something personal, feel free to reach us out and
Yeah.
it might inspire others. So do it. You could write us an email at 1014sesh@gmail.com or write us through direct message on our Instagram at 1014sesh podcast. So
Yes.
yes.
And hopefully, if you feel comfortable, you can be a co-host. O co-host, no,
Yes.
un invitado, mala mía.
A
con
special
invitado.
guest.
Yes, we already have Elizabeth. We already have Beatriz.
Yeah.
We actually haven't planned other people to join us in
Mm-hmm.
different episodes. So we would love to have a listener que desee compartir su historia. Of course,
Like
you're
I would
welcome.
love to have like different topics from let's say their careers. Like
Yeah.
we haven't discussed at all because I feel like every job is hard. So I want to see like
Yeah.
their point of view and their message to it. So yes, feel free to reach us out. Don't be shy.
Yeah. Don't be shy. We nice people.
Yeah, I don't bite. I don't bite.
Thank you so much for listening. And like always, make sure you follow us at 1014 Sesh Podcast on Instagram. You can follow me on my personal Instagram at MiaMariah27. And Kimberly, where they can
At
follow
Kim
you.
Gorberry, which is GOORBARY.
So yeah, guys, thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next week.
Yes.
Have a great week, guys. Love
Bye.
you.
Ciao.
Here.
And remember, stay positive and be kind to yourself.